Hey Aries, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be taking a look at your 2023 overview reading here. So, wow, Aries, you are coming through as the elk for 2023. So the elk equates to that of the emperor, and you just happen to be the emperor in the tarot. So you are coming through as yourself for 2023, which nobody else has gotten that. Nobody else has had that happen. You're the only sign. So this just feels like you are extra empowered for 2023, very much in a place of alignment. You know, elk energy is also about feeling very grounded, very connected to your purpose, but also really carrying a certain, level of responsibility with you. I also have to mention that I'm having a distinct feeling of deja vu right now. So I feel like that's a sign for you that you're going to experience some pivotal moments of deja vu this year. You know, when deja vu happens, there's a lot of different opinions about why or what it means. For me, it always means it's like a sign, like you are exactly where you're meant to be. So I love this for you. It feels really, 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 really good. Coming through as grounded, beautiful emperor energy, where you're just moving through purposefully, mindfully, and with all the power and energy that you need. Wonderful. Now, coming through in your place of challenge, this is fascinating because this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the entrepreneur. This is someone who really enjoys the efforts of all of their hard work and their efforts, but this is a solo energy. So it's interesting that it's coming up in your place of challenges, right? This is an energy of someone who really does things from themselves and can enjoy the job well done because it was all on them, all up to them, and they really exceeded their own expectations. And then the world responds with that physical material work abundance or home abundance, anything to deal with the physical realm. So it's interesting that this is coming up in your place of challenge. You know, what this is saying to me, because the Emperor also is a bit of a solo energy. So he has a counterpart in the Empress, and he has a family, like in the traditional tarot, there's a family playing, and he's responsible for others who are not just himself, right? He's responsible for the family, the group, the town, the village, the city, whatever. That's his position. He's the top of the top. He's above even the kings. So I feel like for you, this is saying, don't feel like you have to do it all yourself this year, and don't be so quick to say no to helping hands as they arise. There's something about this. It's like, no, I'm going to do this on my own, or no, it's up to me, or can I trust you to do it the way that I would? I feel like help is going to be coming to help you move towards your goal in some way, shape, or form. And even funding or partnership or just helping hands that truly want to be a part of what you're doing or really care about you and want to help ease that burden up. Don't be so quick to say no. There's something in that for you. You're going to get a lot further if you can delegate and accept help when and as it's offered. Okay? Because the Emperor is beautiful at providing. He's not so great at receiving. That's what the Empress is great at. So something in that for you there. Now, in your place of victory is fascinating. Eight of Swords. So to me, this says that this is traditionally restricted vision. This is being in, a prison that is of your own making that only you can see, really, open up your eyes and see your way out of. So the fact that this is coming in as your place of victory, you are having no analysis paralysis. You are seeing things clearly, more clearly, perhaps for the first time in a while. You're not in your head. You are not in your head. You are grounded. You are centered. You are focused, and it feels like calm, right? I don't know if you could get something better really than this in your place of victory, because this is something that we all wish we could be victorious at, because the realm of the mind, if your mind isn't right, and I'm an air sign, so I know all about this. If your mind isn't right, everything else is affected. If your mind isn't right, your emotions are affected. Your physical health with the pentacles are affected. Your passion, your purpose, your soul is affected with everything. Everything is impacted by the mind. So the fact that you've got that covered and you're succeeding in that, you better watch everything fall into place as a result. But you also have access to mental wellness this year. How brilliant is that for you? That just feels like it's possibly just a huge gift coming up for you in your house of victory. I also feel like there's an aspect of this where you could be seeing people, places, and things more clearly than before, and it's going to allow you to really prioritize the people and activities and things that are worth your time and attention, and deprioritize and put on the back burner things that are not. So it feels like your priorities are in check as a result of you seeing clearly as well, which is brilliant. Now, as your advice, this is brilliant. This also speaks to your perspective, because this is Page of Cups, right? This speaks of, children have a way of being in the moment that allows them to miss nothing. Have you ever heard children don't miss anything at all? Like, they don't. They see everything. They pick up on everything. So this is your advice. You're being asked to embody the present moment just like a child would, and as a result of doing so, have greater vision. There's a seal here, right, in these waves. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's like you would have to be looking closely. You would have to not be looking at the cup on the ground, but looking over here in the present time to see it. But it's like things that are just out of your peripheral view are going to be made visible to you as a result of you just taking the time to be where you are without worrying about the past or the future, because your power as the Emperor stems from the present moment. Don't you want the most up-to-date information available to you? You can only get it in the present moment. Now, your outcome for the year is a reversal, but it feels really positive because your outcome is 4 of Cups in reverse. So in the upright, 4 of Cups is very much about a certain dissatisfaction, a certain malaise with the way that things are, wishing they were slightly different and not appreciating the gifts that are right in front of you because they don't look like how you want or thought they would, or don't come in the time that you wanted or thought that they would. So I want to flip that right around as the outcome, because what this says to me is that you came from this energy in the past. It was like, especially as an Emperor, he feels the distinct need to get things quite right and for things to be a certain way, because again, he's responsible for those other than just himself, right? And he has a lot of responsibility. So the fact that this is coming up as your outcome in the reverse says to me that you have a deeper appreciation for how things are meant to be and how things show up for you, which means that more and more and more, it's like you've unblocked, you have released a blockage that you've had around manifestation because you haven't had all of the gratitude that you could about what and how and when things have shown up for you in the past. So it's like the block to manifestation has been lifted, and that's why this is in the reverse. So you're going to be manifesting more and feeling incredibly grateful for what comes through for you, all because you've opened up and you're willing to get out of your own head, out of your own way, and really connect in with the present moment and all the information that's available to you only in the present moment. Cups here is 2 positive placements as your advice and your outcome. So it's another way of saying, dear Emperor, dear Aries, connect in with your emotional core, because that has the most information for you at this time, and you have a way to access it that is only going to help you manifest more of what you desire and also appreciate more of where you already are. And that is absolutely brilliant, Aries. It's brilliant. This is going to be a very powerful year for you. I feel like there are going to be some big decisions that need to be made this year, big shifts. But I feel like you're in the perfect position to do it because you've got 8 of Swords in your place of victory. So this means that the decisions that you're making, there's not going to be any regrets around them, which that to me is such a big gift when you have that sense of assurity, that sense of knowing, just like the Emperor does. It's really, really brilliant. Remember to accept help and know that, it's always a team effort in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's family to support you, friends, co-workers, accept help when and as it's offered. Because even though this is the card of the entrepreneur, it took more than one hand to get this tortoise over this wall, right? Really, really beautiful, Aries. I so hope that this gives you the energy and excitement with which to go into 2023. I'm really excited for you coming through as yourself in the elk, so auspicious. And with that being said, let me know in the comments, how do you feel about getting the elk as yourself, coming through as the emperors that you are for the year? Let me know how you're feeling about going into this year and what you want to manifest. And with that being said, I so appreciate every single one of you being here. Thank you. And most of all, and as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.